We're going to move on, guys. We got the next match. We're setting it up right now. It's going to be Puppy Chow versus Savage Patch Kids. And this is actually going to be a pretty interesting match.
This is a tale of brotherly conflict. I'm very excited to see this one. As Savage Patch Kids, if you remember, is Savage and Golden Shine, which if you don't know who Golden Shine is, he's Pluto's brother. And then, of course, we have Pluto facing off with his teammate Lemon Puppy, if I recall.
Yes, Lemon Puppy.
Almost forgot about that. But it's going to be cool to see what kind of brotherly love comes in. We intentionally disabled chat on our broadcast side, but I'm really curious to see if there's going to be a little bit of a savagery that's going to go behind it. I guess we'll find out for sure.
Yeah. We'll see.
Hey, brother, how you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? Hey, mom says you're stupid. Wow. Jeez, why you got to play that?
Oh, and yeah, I'm just gonna knock you out of the bracket, by the way. So.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see what comes out. I'm curious to see how this matchup's going to go through. Because, I mean, quite frankly, especially with brothers, at least for me personally, if it's any competition that you face with your brothers, there's always like that 10 or 15 minutes of trash talk that you're going to have. And then following it, there's going to be this who ends up obviously winning.
Right.
And then goes into the whoever wins, then just starts trash talking the other person and just takes it. So I guess we'll find out what's going to happen here for sure. As it sounds like Pluto right now has been playing fairly well in his matchup. I think we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with Savage Patch Kids. Right now in the round robin, playing as they're currently 2-2, whereas Puppy Chow's 3-0 right now. So very well, a very good execution from Puppy Chow right now for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like Puppy Chow, I talked to Pluto while we were, in between breaks and stuff. Just been sweeping, just all day. Like, he said one match he scored like 16 goals.
I mean, I've seen flip side tactics go like 32-1 in an accidental prospect queue. That was the scariest thing I've ever probably seen.
Yeah.
Like, you got to imagine, someone that just started playing this game and played against like the Europeans' top team and then just immediately start uninstalling right afterward. Like, if it was me and I got scored on 32 times by one of the world's best teams, I just immediately go, well, where's that uninstall button?
That's definitely a lot of replays. But no, going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Obviously, Golden Shine might be a chat favorite squad. So is Pluto a little bit, and Lemon Puppy. I've seen the Set to Destroy guys scrolling around the chat a little bit. So there's definitely one of the more funner games to be said. I think we'll, if I could put $100 on anybody, it'd be Puppy Chow. No problem.
Do you want to put $100 on it?
I mean,
I don't have $100, but if they do win and I still get the $100, then I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying, but I obviously can't do that amount because I'm about to go to college. I actually got to go talk to Alpha after this because I'm about to build a team that's going to be a dream team in college.
Oh, you're going for the CCA Dream Team?
Totally. It's going to be the best team ever. Best team NA and EU when it comes to college. So I don't even know who I'm going to team with, but it's going to be a good team. You heard it here first, folks.
Okay.
But let's just kind of take a second while we're waiting for the teams to tag in here. Obviously, it's a great opportunity to be here, Daz.
Right.
You obviously living in the Chicago area. It's been an absolute joy to be out here from the Southwest area.
Talk to me about that. How was your journey into Chicago?
Well, to start with, I don't drive here because I love you, Chicago. You're a great city, mostly. But your traffic system scares me, and so I decided to take a train to start with to go here. So I just wanted to run with that. But and it was nice just because, I don't know, trains are always one of those things that I guess I'm just going into the I like trains sort of mindset. But yeah, it's very cool to be here, though. And just to reiterate something about this, this is my personal first time that I've been out at a LAN environment being here before. Daz, I know you've been to 3 now, correct? Or 4?
3.
So for you, this is an experience. You're like, oh, I've done this before, but it's still great to come back and do it again. But for me, doing this the first time, it's really cool just to see how it comes out, how a tale of the internet has come together, brought a lot of friends, brought a lot of competition, and brought a lot of business. I think it's super cool how, I get to sit here, you get to sit here, and we just get to talk about car soccer. It's like that's the coolest thing to me is we're sitting here because people were willing to put in the time for it and just go out, give everything that possibly can and just go together. I think it's the coolest thing to me.
It's great. I mean, we're here at the Ignite Gaming Lounge, and we have just so much Rocket League. Like, there's Rocket League behind us right now. There's Rocket League over there. You know, I get to sit here and yell at my monitor and not feel like a weirdo at the end of the day.
Well, it depends on who you're asking is going to consider you a weirdo.
That's a good point.
I guess it's the people that consider esports not a legitimate sport, right?
What's esports?
What's an esport?
How do you spell that?
Is it a capital S or is it a lowercase s? Depends. Do we ask Paul Schauner or do we ask someone across the scene?
Oh, man.
So let's go back to the game here for a second while we're waiting for the teams to match up. We have, again, Puppy Chow facing against Savage Patch Kid. We kind of gave our 2 cents about each player, but let's just talk about the team composition in general. Obviously, being a best of 3, what are your predictions going into this matchup?
Puppy Chow just going to take it, like, all the way. And I know we've had some notes on the side where, you know, Golden Shine has taken 1v1 games off of Pluto, but he has Lemon Puppy as his partner. And I could easily see just Pluto playing back, playing slow. Like, they'll be pretty spread out throughout the field. And Lemon Puppy probably taking the offensive side because, I mean, he basically was, like, the offense for him set during league play. And so I can see them letting him go full-on offense. Pluto kind of, he's always been that, like, mid to back role of, like, facilitator. So being able, I feel like that'll be kind of the comp from them coming in. But, I mean, who knows? They might be able to switch it up. Well, we'll see.
Side note to add to it, I don't know if this was mentioned beforehand because I didn't get a chance to hear this part, but something that's interesting about Lemon Puppy and Pluto is that that team of 2 played in PRL, I believe it was June 7th, in the 2v2. No, this is for Nexus, excuse me. And they ended up winning that tournament. So I think playing off of that momentum, I can understand why they're currently sitting at 3-0 right now.
Right.
I guarantee you, based on that momentum here, and just I think in general, knowing the player caliber that we have between Lemon Puppy and Pluto, I think it makes sense why they were able to carry out 3-0 right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, for those guys, they're definitely looking strong. Looking to come in and make a lot of progress. That's mainly one of the reasons why I'm rooting for them. Savage Patch Kids, though, they've been playing pretty decent coming into this tournament. I wouldn't count Golden Shine and Savage out in this matchup. Oh, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah, Golden Shine and Savage. That is a tongue tie. I'll have to try to say that. But sure enough, we do have our teams. They're ready to go. They're ready to rock and roll. And, of course, we're looking for it here. And you are currently watching Mad City 2v2 Summer Showdown. I'm Sprinter. Joined alongside with me is the one, the only, the Shootout, I'm sorry, by the one and the only Snazzy Dazzy himself. As we get this kickoff underway, that's going to sit. As looks like the mind game's already coming into play. Golden Shine really trying to show those ones caliber right now. As that leaves off to Savage. Gives that a pass over to Golden Shine. Golden Shine can't create that angle. It's the exchange of brotherly love over in the corner. Now sits that back at midfield. Pluto looking to create an opportunity. He's not able to execute it. He's going to take the boost, leave that to Lemon Puppy. He's going to go up on the wall. He's not looking for the touch that he wanted. That's a pass right back to the middle, but Lemon Puppy left. That's going to take that over to Savage.
Notice how fast the game speed is in between these guys. This is almost a much faster paced matchup. Golden Shine and Savage know they need to match up the speed of Pluto and Lemon Puppy if they want to keep this up. They're doing a great job. We're approaching the first minute of this matchup. It's still been scoreless. These guys are feeling each other out. But it's all about not leaving these guys enough space, and there's a lot of space being left out. Puppy Chow, don't take advantage of the opportunity given to them, and it might bite them in the butt moving forward.
Very surprised to see that Lemon Puppy didn't want to execute that extra pass there, but sure enough, that's not going to matter as Lemon Puppy's able to put that one in the net and put him up 1.
Yep, Pluto, 1 flick, 2 flick to the pass, and then Lemon Puppy driving it home. Slow shot, Savage just can't get there in time. Very dedicated play from the members of Puppy Chow to score the first one.
Just as an added side note, it's cool to see that we now have player cams available. And we're seeing how Savage and Golden Shine are reacting to that beautiful goal that just happened. And I'm sure there's going to be some crosstalk that's going to happen between brothers after each match. We'll find out. Thank you to our production staff for getting that. But what an angle, as that almost is able to carry in. Leave that over to Golden Shine. Off on the wall. Stopped by Lemon Puppy. Back to it. Now to Savage. Pluto out with the ball once again. He's trying to keep that with Savage, but Savage got on top of it. That Lemon Puppy. Shot on net. That one's going to bar down. And the demo comes into play, but where's Pluto in that circumstance?
Yeah, he's just now coming in off the rotation, trying to see if he can make it happen.
Oh, but
does
the
it by
angle.
himself. Pluto scores.
Goodness gracious, look at the shot from Pluto as he puts that right on, and he knows exactly what's about to happen, and he throws in a beautiful, beautiful angle shot here. Now that puts him up 2.
Yep, now Puppy Chow up 2. Savage Patch Kids doing a great job, but they've been stuck in their own half for a majority of the time. Offense from Puppy Chow has just been insurmountable as Pluto's going to score yet another. Puppy Chow taking the lead up by 3.
This offensive rush from Pluto right now is insane as he's got 3 straight goals in 2 minutes, and he hasn't had a lot of contested shots either. He's had 2 goals out of the 4 shots that he's had so far. Lemon Puppy obviously had the other one. But just to say, the offensive pressure that Puppy Chow's putting on it right now is definitely unsurmountable.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be tough for Golden Shine and Savage to be able to just stop this, get the ball out of their zone, and move it into Puppy Chow's territory where they can set up some offense. As you already have Lemon Puppy they're kind of holding the midfield and then just pressuring it through there. They won't let it come past the midfield.
Over to Savage. Not by Pluto. That still stays in the center. That's still dangerous as no one truly has a set possession. Lemon Puppy almost got in with it. Now to Pluto, who's just going to take it over his brother. Oh, no. They're going to take that one back to the house and say, hey, little bro, remember when I did this to you?
So
look at this clip that I have of you.
Oh, my God.
Man. You know, I think that there's someone in this chat that could definitely describe what just happened right there. And I believe that we know obviously what it is. Savage.
Really?
Like right off the bat. That was just straight up savage.
That's what we're doing?
I mean, I
thought we got all the memes out.
There's always memes available anytime, anywhere. You just got to look in the right locations. As we go to Golden Shine here, who's going to get the flip and pass it right over to Savage, but he can't put it on net. That ball's going to hit it just high. Now Savage trying to create an opportunity with the pass given here from Golden Shine once again. He's not going to be able to do so. Now Pluto. Great pass to Lemon Puppy, just wide though. And here we go with Golden Shine over in the corner. He's got the ball, he gets it over Lemon Puppy. Now a shot from Savage. Just a hair bit wide, so that's going to leave it to Pluto, taking that off to the corner. Golden Shine ends up missing. See if they can get an opportunity here. Pluto's not going to be able to take it. Looks like he's low on boost. And high five from Savage here over with the ball, as that pinch wasn't able to do what he wanted. Now to Pluto. Up on top. Gives that over to his brother. His brother ends up missing. And now to Savage. Right back to Pluto. Sitting here at the midfield. See what Pluto wants to do with it. He's actually going to give that one right back to Savage. Now carrying out here, we've got Lemon Puppy. Contested by Golden Shine, but he gets it over him. Now off to Lemon Puppy again. Off to the other side. He can set this up for his teammate. Go right down. He's not available in sight as Golden Shine. He's going to clear that one back off to the middle. Pluto trying to get the flip over it. Golden Shine too smart for that play. Pluto off to the midfield. Right back to Lemon Puppy. Taking a shot on net. He wins the 50-50. Goes off the backboard. No one's there. Now that leaves it over to Lemon Puppy, who's going to carry that right over back to Savage. Now Savage, bump on the wall. It's going to mess him up a little bit as he can't get to it in time. Now Golden Shine. He does get the touch on it, doesn't value anything. But with Pluto and Savage's exchange, this is a 50-50. It looks like Lemon Puppy was able to get the mind game on it as he was expecting him to take that high flick. As we've seen at least twice in this game. 10 seconds left to go. This is definitely looking like this is going to be Puppy Chow's game for sure.
Yeah, Puppy Chow, I mean, they've kept control. That's exactly what they've been able to do. This was their match. Dictated the pace. We're able to just immediately control boost, control ball possession. And they ended up taking this one quite handedly, 4-0, completely shutting out Savage Patch Kids. Doing a phenomenal job on offense and defense. We can't just say it was like really bad. It wasn't terrible. It was just they weren't able to able to get enough shots off on offense, and then they were just stuck in their zone too long.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what's going to come out of it. As Savage and Goldenshine, when the game first started, it really looked like it was going to potentially lead to their favor. But as it carried on, we saw that offensive flow from Pluto and Lemon Puppy, primarily Pluto in the beginning, but then both of them later on as it went on. So I'm kind of curious to see where this is going to develop into this next matchup. If Goldenshine and Savage are a little bit tilted off of that last game with some of the performance plays we saw from Puppy Chow, or if they're going to come back with a reset and say, hey, let's get back in this. We mean business.
Yeah, exactly. They definitely have the ability to do that. I mean, you're playing a faster game against Pluto and Lemon Puppy, but if you can do it accurately and not feel uncomfortable at the same time, then it turns into a match. You know, I feel like they were really uncomfortable in that matchup. Pluto and Lemon Puppy just took control, and it was hard for them to get a good grasp. If they can find that in this next one, it'll be a different story.
Just to take a quick side note, it's cool to see both players from both teams smiling and having a good time with it here, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is having a good time, enjoying some high-powered Rocket League here. Thanks over to Mad City. A great opportunity here as we've got a dribble here going from Goldenshine. Going to try to take that one on net and get it over both opponents here. He can't. So that leaves that now over to Lemon Puppy. On top of it here, we've got Savage. He's going to clear that one out to the other side. Pluto trying to create that back pass to his opponent. He can't do so. And that's going to be Lemon Puppy. Now he's off the wall. The Goldenshine who gets dunked.
Oh,
but the shot and the timing from Savage and Goldenshine saying, listen, this was actually my goal.
Great touch here from Savage. Right over Pluto. And then Goldenshine knocks it into the net. That's a great setup. Great knockdown right there. And I guess if I'm going to say great, it was a great start for Savage Patch Kids.
Savage Patch Kids, what a name. Another really good one here over in the Chicago Rocket League area here. As we got Lemon Puppy off with the dribble, but stopped by Goldenshine. Now that ball stays over at midfield. Lemon Puppy's going to want to take that one back. But Savage, he's going to try to get the pass in the middle, but Lemon Puppy is going to be able to get to it in time. Off to Pluto. He's going to try to get the dribble, or excuse me, the pass off to Lemon Puppy. Once again, right off the back wall. Shot from Lemon Puppy, just wide. And now the counter offense, hopefully from Savage. He's not going to be able to get to it in time. And now it's going to carry out with Goldenshine. Return shot on net. Was right back at Pluto. Now to Pluto. Looking to create something with the ball here, but Savage able to read that play just in time. Now he's got it over here on net. Exchanging a lot of 50-50s over in that corner. Goldenshine off of the wall. Pluto's going to stop that play in time. Push it over to the corner. Savage now right back to Lemon Puppy. Lemon Puppy now with trying to create a play. He gets it over, not one, but two, to tie the game back up here.
Yeah, Lemon Puppy just doing an incredible job with the dribble. Gets one touch, says, oh, I might as well just finish that. Just excellent dribble by him, getting past two defenders on Savage Patch Kids. Like you said, ends up tying it up. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, though. See if he can extend the lead. Wouldn't expect it to be as easy as it was last game because Savage Patch Kids have been putting up a pretty impressive fight.
We've seen some really good back and forth from both teams. No one's truly established that sense of dominance, unlike that first game.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's going to follow up out of it here as Savage is going to clear that off to the midfield. Hits it right back to Pluto, but exchanges a dunk, which keeps that back over here as the shot potentially on net, just a little bit wide. Gonna stay on. Savage. Say right back to Pluto, who's going to try to create an offensive opportunity with this one here in the corner. Gets a bump off of his brother. Shot from Lemon Puppy. Stopped by Savage. Now here we go with the dribble from Goldenshine, which, by the way, I didn't notice this earlier, but he is rocking the Marky Doodah eyebrows. That's beautiful. That is definitely one of my favorites. And I wish that I had that talent to do it with both, but I can only do it with one. But a great shot coming in from Lemon Puppy and a better pass from Pluto. Great execution.
Yeah, great execution there. Pluto just ditches it out to Lemon Puppy. He redirects it back inside the net. Great way for them to get a goal. Now put Savage Patch Kids in a tough spot because now they have to fight for a lead that they once had at the beginning of this matchup.
Knock me down, see if you can get back up again. Lemon Puppy on top of the ball. Once again stopped by Goldenshine. Really starting to read those flicks, by the way. Notice the amount of times that they've gone in and gone for the pre-jump because they knew that a flick was about to come through. We'll see if the mind game development can come in later on. Sitting at 2 minutes left here. We have Golden Shine hitting that off to the midfield, right back over to Lemon Puppy. He's going to try to create that aerial dribble, get it off the backboard. The Savage is able to get just enough of a touch to push that out of the way. Savage.
Oh, can he get there?
Shoots that right back, but a great save at the last second from Golden Shine. As now Pluto. Pass right back to Lemon Puppy. Shot on net. Good save from Savage. The offensive pressure is starting to roll in here from Puppy Chow.
Yeah, Puppy Chow just playing super aggressive on offense, booming the ball, and then when they get to where Savage Patch Kids are set up in defense, they take it slow, try to be methodical. They're trying to also bait them out because they know they have that 1-goal lead. So it's going to be up to Savage Patch Kids if they want it. They can't sit and wait in their net all day. They have to challenge because time is ticking.
Now up to Pluto. Another dribble opportunity here. And as we go over to Lemon Puppy, who gets the, it looks like the read off of Savage, who was going for a pre-jump. And he was able to put that one fairly easily in. Oh, he comes off of the wall. That's what happened.
Yeah, he comes off the wall. Golden Shine ends up trying to double jump to see if he can read the shot. But Lemon Puppy, again, they put a lot of pressure on them, and then they take it slow. Once they start to take it slow, it throws off the defense of Savage Patch Kids because they don't know how to react to the sudden change of pace. Although it's starting to become a trend now. They should be able to read it on defense, but what are they going to do on offense because they've been in their own net the entire time?
Well, one thing's for sure, they definitely need to stop falling for these mind games. And Savage is going to get the shot on his own net with a great angle. All right, that happened. That just happened. What a shot.
He says, you know what? I'm not going to let them score. I can do this myself.
Oh, man. He blames it on the cakes. It seems legitimate to me. This game's going to carry on here. If something doesn't happen right now, this game is going to be another broom for the Puppy Chow gang. As that goes off to Lemon Puppy. Pass that back to the center. Stop from Golden Shine. A shot on net from Lemon Puppy. Well placed here as that we have a potential for a Brazil, which at this point I kind of hope happens.
Yeah, because Puppy Chow chowing down on some Savage Patch Kids. Not really too good for your teeth, but I mean, they're doing a great job.
I mean, Sour Patch Kids are good, but you know, when it comes to Savage Patch Kids, I think they're just a little sour, and not the good kind of sour though. Like there's the Sour Patch Kids, and then there's the Savage Patch Kids, and I don't know. I feel like they're just like way past their expiration date at this point. But the dunk from Pluto almost gets a second dunk off of it. Goodness gracious, Pluto, you already got the game, man. Don't worry about yourself. As Puppy Chow is going to take that one, brooms a sweeping.
Yeah, but just look at these guys. Smiles on their faces. It doesn't even matter. They're all friends here.
That's so nice though. Like it's a great to see the exchange between players. That it's they don't go out hating each other for getting beat out the way that they did. So I think it's really cool again that we see the sportsmanship coming in from each other for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So that being said, Puppy Chow will move on to their next matchup. And wait. Are they still playing? Is this another matchup? Or
no, this is still a best of 3.
Yeah, okay.
It is best of 3 until we get to the semifinals, which will go to best of 5, and then we'll go to the finals, which will be best of 7, just to clarify that for anybody that's wondering what's going on here. So outside of that, let's just kind of go through our thoughts here. Puppy Chow pretty much came out with a set of dominance, at least in the second half of the game. When it came down to the first half, we really didn't see as much as we thought we could have before. I really thought that there was a seriously good potential that Savage Patch Kid could have came back.
Yeah, there was definitely like a lot of potential for them to come back into the matchup. Very unfortunate that they weren't able to make it through, but they had fun regardless. And then Puppy Chow looking actually if we want to look forward towards like the later matches, these guys are pretty strong. I mean, rotations are on point. I mean, they didn't play all the way because they kind of knew like it was some silly play, just because they knew all we have to do pressure the ball, wait for them to get close. They'll think we're gonna hit the ball. We stop, get a soft touch, score. Okay, we're up 5 goals. It's whatever. That's kind of the pace of where the match is going, because in all, it was just for fun for them. No real sweat needed. But if we look,
their palms were not sweaty. You could say
exactly. Don't do it.
I won't.
So Puppy Chow are going to move on, but there are going to be other people who they end up facing that will, I would say, challenge them. But we'll have to find out later.
Indeed. As we continue on, this bracket's been very impressive, though. Like I said before, I think just based off the momentum that we've seen from earlier, I think that it makes sense why Puppy Chow came out in the way that they did here. But outside of that, Daz, is there any other further thoughts you have on the game?
I mean, no, the game was fine. Puppy Chow looking good. They'll look good as we move on. Speaking of which, guys, we are about to get the next match set up. We're going to cut to a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is Sfernaday. I'm Dazarin. We're here at the Mad City Summer Shootout in Chicago at Ignite Gaming Lounge. We will be right back.